Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Love, Truth, and Wisdom Tarot Guidance. My name is Sharnetta. I hope you all are having an enjoyable day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you all are doing well. So today I'm here to bring you another pick a card reading, and today's question is going to be, what do you need to release? So this could be anything, honestly. It could be a person, a place, a thing. It could be a thinking pattern, a behavior. We'll just see what comes up in the cards. So we have 3 piles here to choose from. We have the first pile here with the hematite stone. We have the second pile here with the clear quartz crystal. And we have the third pile here with the amethyst. So feel free to pick more than one if you feel guided to do so. Now, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not all the messages will resonate, and that is okay. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. I am available to do personal readings, so that information will be down below in the description box, along with my Instagram if you want to follow me over there, where I post like daily messages and pick a cards over there. Along also with, like, if you are looking for a natal chart reading, my personal astrologer information is down below. She is taking new clients in terms of reading natal charts and stuff like that. And my Etsy shop, where I do like abstract painting work and stuff like that. It's all down there in the description box. You'll all find it. Okay. So thank you all. I just want to say thank you to all of you for liking, sharing, subscribing, supporting my channel in any way you felt guided to do so. I truly appreciate every single one of you. So thank you all so much. You all mean so much to me, and I'm just so grateful for your kindness, your love, your trust, and just your support. So thank you all so much. So, okay. Without further ado here, let's get on to your reading. Hello, my first pile, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the hematite stone, this is your reading for what do you need to release. So I'm seeing here, it's pretty straightforward and very, very clear. Worry and doubts is like the number one thing you need to release. I feel like a lot of you who chose this pile are really worried about your next step in your life, or you're worried about taking a next step towards something that will be really fulfilling on all levels to you, emotionally, physically, mentally. And I feel like you could be worried about this because this was something that maybe you originally rejected, or originally didn't think you could do, didn't want to do it, maybe you were told not to do it or something like that. But whatever it is that you are wanting to do, Spirit is really encouraging you to go for it. Like, there's so many cards here that speak about going for it, because it will bring you so much fulfillment. It will bring you so much like abundance, luxury. It will culminate into a lot of really good stuff. Very wealthy. It'll be like, and I feel like this will be a surprise to you, and you're gonna be like, once you do it and go for it, you're gonna be like, what the hell was I waiting on? What the hell was I waiting for? Why was I listening to that person? Like, I feel like it's gonna bring you a lot of abundance and just like gifts. Like, the universe is really going to bless you for really taking this leap of faith on a particular journey. I feel like it's something that really makes you happy. I feel like it's something that really inspires you. It could be a creative idea or project or something, but I do feel like this is a new direction for you. I do feel like this is something that, again, I'm just getting like you once rejected because you thought you couldn't do it, or you didn't think it was the right time or something like that. And now I feel like you're feeling the call to do it. You're being encouraged to do so by Spirit. And you're just like, oh my gosh, I really want to do this, but I'm so scared that the outcome is not going to be what I want. And I'm so scared that, I'm not going to get what I need. I'm not going to be fulfilled or something like that. You're just worried about something, and you're worried about the outcome of it. And Spirit is telling you not to worry about the outcome of it, because worry doesn't change any outcome. It just kind of delays progress. It doesn't help anything. It's the outcome is the outcome. And from what I can see, the outcome is going to really surprise you in like the best possible way. Honestly, I feel like you're going to be more empowered. You're going to see the truth of the matter. You're going to be very clear mind. You're going to be very, just very like, what's the word? Focus, like self-wardly focus. Like, we have the 9 of Pentacles here, and it's just all about like luxury, like, just being self-fulfilled, abundance, prosperity. Like, it's just gonna bring you a lot of happiness in a way that you weren't thinking of, in a way that you didn't think it could bring you that happiness. Now, I am seeing that adjustments are required, since we do have that card, third quarter moon here, meaning that you may have to move, or you may have to I don't know, with the something about the respond versus react here is coming up, and I feel like this has to do with another person. Maybe you're afraid to tell this other person that you want to move somewhere, you want to try this, or you want to do this because you're afraid of how they're going to respond. Maybe you've already told them and they've responded in a way that was very triggering to you, or just yielded a lot of drama, something like that. But whatever it is, I do feel like you just have to do it no matter what other people say, no matter what this one person says, because I do feel like this will complete your healing phase, a healing phase in your life. This will complete a healing cycle in your life. Like, not to say that you won't have healing after this, after you take this step and go towards whatever you want to do, but I do feel like this will complete a heavy cycle of healing that you've been trying to complete in your life. This will be like the last thing before you graduate to the next level, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like this also will help your self-love journey. I feel like you're on a very self-love journey right now, and whatever you want to do, whatever inspires you, whatever, kind of it fulfills you creatively, this is going to, like I said, be like the last step, the last piece to your puzzle type of thing. Spirit is just really indicating that this is scary, because I feel like it is out of your comfort zone, but the time is now. If it's a favorable outcome right now, you're in alignment with it, you've had a change of heart, you know that this is something that you would love to do, this will fulfill you, that this will create a lot of abundance and like the type of lifestyle you want. They're saying just go for it. We also have acceleration here with this Eight of Wands, and that speaks about air travel. This could be moving or traveling to another place, and Spirit doesn't want you to be scared of anything in terms of that. They want you just go for it. They're really like lining everything up for you, like all systems go, like all green lights, like you can do this. There's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to fear. You have to trust Spirit. They're saying like trust us, trust Spirit, trust that we have your back, and trust that this will be the best thing you could ever do for yourself. Honestly, it'll bring so much clarity, because I feel like a lot of you have been in this foggy mindset, especially if you're in this worry energy about whether or not this is something you want to do, or something you want to like invest in. But this is definitely something, and that it's not going to be travel for all of you, but I do feel like travel is strongly indicated in these cards. It could just be a creative pursuit. You want to be an artist, you want to sell your paintings, you want to sell your music, maybe you want to sell your writing or something like that. You want to write, or whatever the case may be. This is a time to go for it, and to not let other people's ideas or let other people's like fears kind of don't take that on, because I do feel like someone's fearing you into like worrying about, what about this, what about that, what if you travel here and do this, and what if you can't do that, you know what I mean? Like there's something about where there's like people are telling you the opposite of what is actually true, because first of all, universe and spirit are the only people who are not people, but it's the only thing that really like has like that say whether or not you're gonna be successful or whether you're going to get the outcome you want. And like I said, Spirit is saying like you're going to get the outcome you want. You just have to trust us, trust yourself. Don't trust other people, because they're coming from a place of trigger. They're coming from a place of trauma. They're coming from a place of drama. They're not, if they're not supporting you and they're not giving you new beneficial ways of thinking, then, ignore them. Like they're not for you. They're not. And it's not because they don't believe in you. I mean, maybe for some it may be, but it's I feel like the people or the person telling you the opposite of what you really want to hear, what you really want to do, they're coming from another place. They're coming from a lower vibration, let's say. They're like not where you're at. They don't have your idea. They don't have your creativity. They don't have your passion. They don't have your purpose, for good reason. And this is why it's so important to like trust yourself and trust that you're doing the right thing, which I do see you are, because you're very clear on it. I feel like you've made a plan about it, and Spirit is just saying you just have to like either like book that ticket. Maybe you're hesitating booking the ticket, or setting up your own shop, or setting up your own website, or whatever the case may be. Just do it, because you're gonna love the results. It's gonna really surprise you in a really great way. It's like gonna have like this twist of fate to it. Like you're gonna receive really good news, really good feedback. Like it's gonna like bring a lot of intense and beautiful energy into your life that you've been wanting, and it's gonna really put things in perspective and really complete a cycle of, like I said, healing that you've been trying to complete for quite some time. It's gonna give you that like physical, it's like whatever you're wanting to do is going to give you that physical support, that emotional support, that spiritual support. It's going to heal you on all levels. And the universe and spirit just really wants you to be open to this loving and compassionate way of doing things, or they just really wanted you to be open to this like loving and their love, their compassion, you know, because they're really like helping you out here in a really, really big way. And you're going to be so happy and so pleased and so just like ecstatic as to like, you're just going to not believe like the outcome of this. Honestly, that's all I'm getting. Like, I'm just getting like so much excitement. Like, you're just not going to believe it. You're not going to like, you're just going to be like, what the hell was I waiting on so long? Or why was I delaying? It's like, it's not even going to matter, because it's like, you're on a new trajectory. You're on a new path. You're very, very clear about this. And, I feel like you've already made the decision mentally. You just need to physically act on it, is what I'm hearing. So yeah. So in terms of what you need to release, like I said, worry, doubt, fear that you won't be able to adjust accordingly, or you won't be able to like meet the requirements of something, because I do feel like you'll be able to do that, and just open to spirit helping you, opening up a whole new pathway that's gonna really make you really, really, really happy, and really set you up into a place where you really trust yourself, you are appreciating yourself, you love yourself, and you're feeling worthy of these good things that are about to come into your life. So that is what I see for you guys. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope this provided you with some type of guidance and clarity to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, my second pile, and if you chose the clear quartz crystal, this is your reading for what do you need to release. So also a very straightforward type of thing, because pile 1 was very straightforward. What you need to release is any confusion around your purpose, what you're here to do, because I feel like you all who chose this pile have known what you're here to do for a very long time, maybe even since you were like little. If not, you're very clear on what you're here to do. With purpose, it says, I know what I'm here to do. You know what you're here to do, but there's confusion around it. And I don't know if it's because you're listening to other people. I don't know if it's because you're not seeing the results or the outcome you want with what you are doing with your purpose here. But there is a new start coming, and there are new possibilities coming, but there's a need to like surrender to what is right now. There's a need to flow with what's going on, because for some of you, I do feel like you're doing your purpose, but you're not seeing like the you're not seeing the collaborative type of approach that you need to see. Maybe you're not seeing a lot of people wanting to invest in what you're doing, or you're not seeing people really committing to what you're doing, or people are really apathetic towards what you're doing. I'm feeling like there's like this need to have other people believe in you, or to work with you, or to see your worth and value. And that's kind of where you're messing up a little bit, because people don't need to support you. I mean, yes, it always feels good to be supported, but I feel like to you, it's like a need, almost like a validation need. Otherwise, you feel like you don't know what you're here to do, or you don't think that this is the right thing. And I'm picking up that this is the right thing for you to do. For some of you, it's like you want to act, or you're acting, or you want to be a director, or you're a writer, or something like that. And you're just not getting the feedback that you feel you deserve. You're not getting the feedback that you want. And it's not because this is not your purpose. It's just because I just feel like you're in a time of flux right now. You're needing to kind of go with what is right now. It's almost like things are shifting for you. You're in between worlds. Like, and it's more about, I feel like, telling yourself positive affirmations, because for some of you, you're telling yourself there's a lot of negative self-talk going on around your work, or like you're doubting your work, you're doubting that you're good enough, you're doubting your purpose, you're doubting that you're supposed to be doing what you're doing. And if you're doubting it, why should someone else believe in it? You know what I mean? You have to believe in it. You have to, even if like it's like you don't have a choice, because it's like this is your purpose. You know what you're here to do, but you keep doubting it, and you keep maybe looking for outside validation, but it's like you're not getting it because you're not validating yourself. You're not validating your work. You know what I mean? It's like a mirror thing. And there's this like really strong paradigm shift coming in, where you are going through a cycle of change. You're going through a cycle of growth, and it is progressing, but I feel like it's just not progressing as fast as you want it to be, because there's like a need to go with the flow. It's like slow and steady wins the race. And I feel like a lot of you could be worried about money at this time, because we do have Pentacles here. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse, Page of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles upright. So you see that shift where like we have like 2 cards in reverse and then 2 cards upright. It's like you're in between that. Like you're maybe like, spending your last dollar, your last, whatever on this particular project, this particular creative activity, whatever it is that's regarding your purpose, you're spending your last bit of money on it. And it's like, you're just like, I don't know if I can keep doing this. I don't know if this is right for me. I don't know if this is something that I'm gonna see the wealth that I want, the abundance that I want. And you are gonna see it, just not right now. For, like I said, a lot of different reasons. For some of you, it's because you are not believing in yourself. You're not believing in your purpose. You need to believe in your purpose, believe in yourself, and practice that type of belief and get it through your like subconscious mind, because right now there's a lot of doubt and confusion. And your affirmations need to be believable to you, and they need to be in present tense and in your present moment. So don't say something like that you're not going to believe in, because if you don't believe it in your heart space, you know, in your gut, then it's not going to come true. It has to be believable to you. Just don't tell yourself a whole bunch of nice, or not a whole bunch of nice, but a whole bunch of like positive things, and like deep down you're just like, I suck. You know what I mean? Like, you just feel sucky. It's okay to feel sucky. It's okay to feel depleted. It's okay to feel like things are not working out, but you have to have like a but to it. Like, you could be like, I know things seem low right now, but they will get better. As believable to you, and maybe be more specific about what will get better. Maybe you're just like, they will get better because, you know, I know I'm a good writer. I love my work. I love reading my work. I love looking at my paintings. I love, you know, doing this. I can't see myself doing anything else, so it has no choice but to work out. You know what I mean? And just kind of go with the flow instead of like fighting yourself a little bit. I feel like a lot of you are like fighting yourself a little bit, and you're like wanting to change a situation right now that is not up to you to change. It's like the universe is kind of conspiring for you in changing this, but it's like, when you can't change a situation, you know, you have to compassionately accept it exactly as it is, and it will bring you peace. Just accept the fact that you are low on funds. You know, who isn't these days? Accept the fact that you're not getting the attention that you deserve, and just do something else. Focus on your self-care routine. Focus on your like making healthy choices in your diet and your sleep. I do feel like some of you need a lot more sleep. You're not sleeping enough because you're worried about whether your purpose is gonna fulfill you emotionally on levels. It's going to create some type of abundance, and like I said, it is going to do that, but there's a need to like be more specific on maybe how you want it, not how you want it to go down, but like there's a need to kind of see it as it's already happening. Like, be in that moment of like, you're already this great actor, or you're already this great artist, you're already this great writer, like whatever it is. Like, you have to kind of pretend that you're already where you want to be, but as believable to you. So, you know, I don't know, like almost like, okay, like maybe like it has to be really specific to you. So everyone's the definition of success and comfort and abundance is different. So maybe get a handle on like what abundance, success, and like prosperity means to you, like what you're comfortable with. Like, a lot of people aren't comfortable making $1 million, you know, but if you are, and that's something you believe that you will do, it's like telling yourself that like you're already a millionaire, you're already, but believable to you, like you're working on your way to becoming a millionaire. Most millionaires were in my position at some point. It's like telling yourself something that will help you like keep going and going with the flow instead of fighting it, and something that will bring you peace, because there's a lot of like, again, like worry, like doubt or confusion, and it's like causing a lot of like inner turmoil, and it's making you fight yourself. So I definitely feel there's a need for self-care. I definitely feel there's a need to kind of delegate some responsibilities. I feel like you are responsible for a lot of things that you don't need to be responsible for. For example, you could be responsible for paying like someone's bills or something, and they're more than capable of paying their own bills, but you just took that upon yourself to do that. That's something you need to cut, because it's like causing you more stress than it is, and you're stressed out. There's like a need to kind of like, you're on your way to like being burnt out and very stressed. So like, you gotta like let go of the reins a little bit, you know, let spirit help yourself, because if you can't help yourself, then no one else is going to help you. You know what I mean? It's about being in this place where you're just making healthy choices, like day to day, like your day-to-day routine, like making healthy choices in that way. And I do feel like I said, like a new experience will integrate, and it is already integrating. Just judging from the cards here, it's already materializing. You're already expanding yourself, but you're a little stuck here because you keep doubting your purpose. You keep doubting because of what you're seeing in terms of like in the 3D, instead of trying to more like believing in the magic of the 5D and that everything is working out behind the scenes. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. Just because it's like with this card here that says magic of pretending. Just because like I said, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. Just because it's not manifested into the physical doesn't mean it's not going to manifest in the physical. It just takes time. Like things need to integrate. Things need to grow. Things, you know, spirit is trying to get all your ducks in a row for you so that it's just smooth sailing. But you keep fighting the sails a little bit. Does that make sense? Like you keep fighting the waves instead of just flowing with the waves and knowing that you will be taken care of. Everything will be taken care of. You know what you're doing. You know that this is your purpose. You just really have to believe in yourself. There's like, I feel like most of you here have this, like, and I feel like you've been dealing with this for quite some time where you just don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you're good enough. You don't believe that your work is good enough. And spirit is maybe causing some delays and blockages because of this belief. And they need you to see it's not the outside world that doesn't believe in you. It's you that doesn't believe in you. It's because you keep telling yourself, my work's not good enough, or I don't know why they, like, I don't know what they see in me, or you know, it's something like that. Or like, you know, I don't know why I can't get a job with a decent salary. I don't know why I keep hitting these roadblocks. It's like you have a belief in you that feels like you don't deserve it. Like either that or you feel like you're not ready for it and you're forcing yourself to be ready for something that you're not ready for. That's why I was telling you, like, it has to be believable to you. Like stay in your lane. Like if you're not ready to have a salary job, then you're not ready to have a salary job. You know, maybe you're still good with being an hourly, and then it will progress forward. You'll move out of that eventually, or maybe you won't. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It just matters that what's good to you, you stick to what's good for you and what you know in terms of your purpose. You know what I mean? And you let go of like trying to be responsible for other people's feelings, other people's emotions, because I do feel like that's coming up too. And I do feel like you're ending that habit, or you're about to end certain habits where you're feeling responsible for other people's feelings and emotions. And because spirit really wants you to notice that, or like pay attention to the fact that you're responsible for you and how you feel only. You're not responsible for other people's livelihood, other people's success. That's their journey. That's their job. And honestly, when you kind of take that away from someone, when you start taking on responsibilities that aren't yours to begin with, that's how you create karma. That's how you create like a karmic situation that, you know, down the road, you're like, what the hell is going on? Why am I, you know, getting like, you know, just, you know, why am I feel like I'm in a karmic cycle that I can't get out of? That's how you create that. And you take when you take someone else's power away of being responsible for their finances, their work, their health, their mental health, whatever, it always creates some type of backlash. Honestly, it always creates some type of karmic effect, whether you'll have to pay off in this life or next life. And more than likely it'll probably be this life, but it's not like a major situation. I just feel like it's little things, you know. You worried about how someone's going to feel when you tell them that you want to do something different, you know. And it's just like, you want to do something different, like who cares how they feel? Like it's like, and then you putting their feelings in front of your own, and like now you're miserable and they're happy. It's like, no, we're not about to do all that. Like it's such a waste of time. Life is too short. And honestly, it's like, you know, it's not that serious, you know. Yes, it's good to like, you know, listen to be open to other people's perspective and to listen to other people's feelings, but you taking their feelings on as your own, that's where you create the karma. So like, it's almost like, you know, when like people are like, or certain people come to you and they're just like, oh, I have this problem, I'm really upset, I'm so down on myself, and you're like, and it's like they want you to also feel down, they want you to also feel sad, because it's like they feel like if you don't feel sad, then you don't care. No, that's, first of all, that's like a no. That is karma. Like if like I can't even speak. It's so karmic. Like that is not cool. Like what's it gonna help you feeling sad with this person? Like how is that gonna help anything? Now you're both just feeling sad. Like for what? When you could like try to tell them or try to help them shift their perspective. It's kind of like that. So I don't know, that could be happening in your life, like with people in your life, maybe with family or something like that. It's like, and it could be the opposite. Maybe you're in this place where you want people to feel like sorry for you, or you want people to like feel bad for you, and it's not like, and maybe they're not doing it in a way that you feel validated, and it's for a good reason, because spirit is trying to be like, stop playing a victim. You're not a victim here. We all go through struggles, we all go through challenges, you know. we all go through it. Like, there's no need, and there's no need for you to like victimize yourself even more. Like, it's just kind of a waste of time. And it's like, it's not like delaying the inevitable, but it is just causing more stress than necessary. Does that make sense? Like, it's like you're stressing yourself out for no reason, kind of. It's like everything would just be copacetic and peaceful if you would just relax your mind and get some sleep, get some rest, focus on yourself, think about yourself for once. Because I feel like a lot of you think about other people and what they think and what they feel, and no one is thinking or feeling about you the way you think they are. You know what I mean? We all have shit going on. We all have, are thinking about other things than besides like how you feel every second of every day or what you're wearing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like a waste of time. So that was a very strong message that needed to come out for someone, just to let you know, like, you're good. You don't have to like take on everything. You don't have to be superhero to everyone. You don't have to be Captain Save-A-Ho. Like, it's like, save yourself, please, because you're like kind of drowning in stress and worry, and you're about to burn yourself out. Like, there's and then help someone when you're capable of helping them, because right now you're not capable of taking on any extra responsibilities. You're not capable right now of taking on any extra like work or any extra stress from other people, which you don't even need to, because these people are fully capable of handling their own emotions and taking responsibility for their own feelings and their own thinking. Like, you're not responsible for what someone thinks about you. First of all, it's none of your business. Second of all, it's a waste of time. Like I'm saying, you're not responsible for how someone else feels about you doing something that makes you happy, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that type of stuff. It's not even something like, it could be something physical, like paying bills, but I feel like it's more of like an attitude. I feel like it's more of a thinking habit, like a thinking pattern that you're taking on as your own that has nothing to do with you. And a new start is coming with this new moon. I love seeing this because I feel like you deserve this new start. You are like, have been wanting to see this new start in your life for quite some time. It's like, it is time for you to start over. It is time for you to receive what you want, but you have to start seeing yourself truthfully. You have to start seeing others for who they are, and not take on other people's, like I said, responsibilities in terms of like their thoughts, their feelings. Like, it's not your job. You're taking that away from them, and it's causing more stress and also karma, like I said. And with the Page of Wands here and the Ten of Pentacles, that should just clear, like, oh my gosh, that should just confirm that you are on your way to creating a really strong legacy. You are on your way to creating very serious abundance and serious wealth, honestly. You are on your way to discovering how much you are worth. Like, what is your worth? Like, what is your value? And I think you're going to be surprised by how much you're worth and how much what you do is worth, because you believe in yourself. It only takes that one little, that one little thought of like belief in yourself, like you believing in yourself, to really like shift from like a victim mentality to like an abundant mentality, from like, a poverty consciousness to like an abundance consciousness. Like, it only takes that one little initiative to just think differently, to just shift your perspective, to know that you are growing and you're in a cycle of growth, but you are expanding. You are coming out of it brand new. You are not where you were in the past. You're just like in the spiral of like seeing it from a different perspective and like learning how to deal with it from your wisdom, the wisdom that you have now, the wisdom that you've gained from past situations that kind of resemble the situation that you're in, if that makes sense. This was a lot. Okay. So yeah, so that is what I see for you guys. That was such a speechy reading. I'm so sorry, but I just felt like someone really needed to hear that. Yeah, so just in terms of what you need to release, believe in yourself. You need to release any type of doubt about yourself, about your work, about your purpose. So I'm going to leave it here, because I feel like I've talked so much in this reading. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this resonated with you. If not, feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Amethyst, this is your reading for what do you need to release. So definitely getting up, there's a need. This is like more of an attitude that I'm picking up. So in terms of what you need to release, I'm just going to say it's a pessimistic attitude. Like there's something you're really thinking in a very pessimistic way. I feel like there's a very ungrateful attitude, like point blank. Because we have gratitude here, and it's like ungrateful for the people that actually support you, that actually love you. It's like you're not appreciating them. It's like you're looking for more. It's like whatever you have, whoever you have in your life is not enough. And Spirit is really like very harshly indicating, like, let's not do that. Let's not go that way. Let's not be in this place of like, and I feel like it's coming from a past wound. I feel like it's coming from a fear of abandonment. There's a lot of fears in this group. So I feel like you have a lot of fears to release in terms of being abandoned or not feeling good enough, not feeling like you deserve love, because Spirit is saying that's, that couldn't be further from the truth. But you need to be grateful for the people that do love you, because I do feel like a lot of people love you in your life. Or even if it's just not a lot of people, there's one person that I feel like loves you unconditionally, will always love you, will always like want to help you or support you, but you feel like deep down it's just not good enough. And it's not because you feel like this person's not good enough, because I feel like you intuitively know that this person is like your soulmate. I'm getting with these two polar bears here, or like your twin flame. But it's like it's because you have this fear of like you not feeling good enough, you not feeling lovable, you feeling like this person's gonna abandon you or something in some way, and you're kind of just projecting it onto other people and this person. So with gratitude here, it says, I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So I just feel like you just are feeling like you don't deserve opportunities, or you never see the opportunities you want. You do get opportunities, I'm hearing, but they're like never good enough, because it's not this opportunity. It's not this specific opportunity. And that saying, like, the more we're in this place of gratitude, the more it increases, our like manifestations, and we get more of what we are grateful for. So if you're not in this place of gratitude, then you're just gonna like kind of keep repeating a cycle of like, not having things, like things being taken away, or things being like, you're just not getting what you need. And it's all because of your attitude. It's all because you're just in this place where you just feel not good enough, and it's a past situation. And I feel like it may even stem from past life, or like a past life karma or ancestral karma or something like that. But this is something that you can get out of. But I do feel like it's causing a bit of a storm in your life, or a crisis. You're trying to find this inner peace. You're trying to clear a lot of past ancient trauma or triggers in your life. You're really working on your physical, mental, and spiritual health. You're practicing self-love, but something is still maybe not where you need it to be, or maybe you're just feeling like you're not seeing the results that you need. And instead of looking at what you don't have, you need to look at what you do have. Instead of like looking at the results that you don't have, look at the results you do have, because there's someone in your life or something in your life that is showing you that you are lovable. You are someone that is important to them. You are someone that deserves love and like support and stuff like that. So I think there's a restructuring in your life going on. I feel like there's this need, or you're in the process of clearing your space from people. I'm getting like people strongly. Or it could be things, but I feel like you're in the space of clearing you're in the space of clearing your space from people that are causing more drama, from people that are holding you back, from things that are holding you back. You're like starting to, or Spirit is really encouraging you to start seeing the solutions that you have. Like, wherever there's a problem, there's a solution. It just takes a perspective shift. It just takes for you to kind of see things differently and be in this place of gratitude, or be in this place where you are seeing things for what they are and being thankful for the lessons and the blessings and that it's presenting to you through these challenges. So it's like you're starting to see what you need. You're starting to see your deepest needs and your deepest emotions for what they are, and that they stem from a place of the past, that they stem from a place of like maybe even childhood or past life. But I feel like for most of you, it's like a past situation or childhood where you kind of put your happiness aside, where you didn't make your happiness a priority, where you kind of put your happiness onto other and made other people responsible for your happiness. And you're starting to see that cycle. You're starting to see that you are responsible for your own happiness. You are responsible for loving yourself. If you can't make yourself happy, if you can't love yourself, then how can anyone else? And it's not their job to. They're just here to like show you where you're at. You know, they're here to help you be conscious and aware of like what you need to work on, what you don't need to work on, what's good about you, what's not good about you, like light and shadow side. So there's this like coming together of your heart and your mind. There's this union coming together. I really feel like this is a physical union in terms of like your divine counterpart or something like that, where you are starting to take responsibility for your happiness. And I do feel like this is creating some type of chaos in your world. I'm getting like a tower moment, even though we don't have the tower card. I am getting that this is causing some type of destruction of an old foundation that wasn't even stable to begin with, because it was based off lies. It was based off stress. It was based off like fear instead of like peace and love and support. And it was based off like a lack mentality or like a victim mentality, whatever. It was just based, whatever the foundation was, it was just no bueno. So you're starting this new foundation, but in doing so, I do feel like you're letting go of a lot of people, a lot of things, a lot of habits, a lot of behaviors, and there could be people around you that don't like that are trying to hold you back, that are trying to keep you in this place of victim mentality or this unappreciative place, and you're beyond that. You're moving past that. You're not that person anymore. So you're kind of just trying to like stay to yourself. I'm getting very hermit energy. You're starting to kind of just create this inner peace for yourself, and you're not maybe going out as much, or you're not talking to these people as much. You're like creating distance for good reason, because these people are not meant to be in your circle, I'm hearing. They're not meant to be in your life any further than what they have already been in your life. They're not meant to kind of join you on your next journey, which your next journey, I'm honestly pretty sure, is like union, because you're coming into union with yourself. You're going to come into union with your divine counterpart, your person, your soulmate. And this is going to like change your life for the better, but like, you know, moving forward. And these people in your past were not meant to come. They were just meant to teach you stuff about yourself, to teach you how to be more appreciative, to show you where you need to work on, what you need to work on, and the inner work that needs to be done. They weren't meant to like be in your life forever. And I feel like you could be coming to that conclusion, and it could be, I don't think it's like painful, because I feel like a lot of you already know, but it's kind of just uncomfortable, honestly, because these people have been in your life. I feel like they're friends. They could be family members, but these people have been in your life for quite some time. And if they're family members, you know, it kind of like, it is what it is. It doesn't mean like you have to stop talking to them, but creating healthy boundaries and like maybe distance, you know, just you living your own life and just creating this distance. It doesn't mean you have to, like I said, stop talking to them altogether, unless you want to. But like, if you don't want to, it's just about creating distance and like kind of just doing your own thing for a while. It's okay to kind of fast from people. It's okay to kind of fast from your family a little bit, especially, you know, it just gets difficult when people are like, but it's my family, it's my mom, it doesn't really matter. Like, labels are labels, you know. If this wasn't your mom or, you know, a specific family member, would you still, you know, want to be around them? Would you still want to talk to them? And if the answer is no, and the only reason you're talking to them is because they're your mom or your dad or your sister or brother or whatever, that's not a good enough reason. So it's like kind of letting go of those labels, which I also think you're working on. I think you're coming to the conclusion that labeling things to the point where it's a detriment to you, it's not supporting you, it's actually causing more stress and pain, is like something that needs to you need to figure out. And I feel like slowly but surely you will get there. Because this is definitely like a self-love journey where you are supporting yourself and loving yourself in the best way possible, because you felt like you didn't receive that in the past from a person or people or family. It's like you're really kind of raising your vibration, and in doing so, you're like manifesting a lot faster what you want. Like, I feel like you're gonna hear from someone, or you're gonna decide to reach out to someone, because you're in this better place, especially with the Chariot and the Page of Cups being at the end here. Like, you're determined to be more responsible for your feelings, be more accountable for your feelings. You have the willpower and like the willpower to learn how to control your feelings and not let them control you, and not let the outside world control how you feel. It's like you're becoming like this master of yourself. I'm surprised the Magician didn't come out, but that's the vibe I'm feeling. Like, you're becoming this like master of yourself, where you're open to the possibilities of what life has to offer you and what love has to offer you. I feel like this is love related. I don't know why, but so it's like, I feel like you're working on any repressed fear, any like confusion, any type of like illusions that have kept you in a cycle where it's just like chaos after chaos. It's just trauma after trauma, or just trouble after trouble. It's just never, it has never worked out for you, this attitude. It's never worked out for you repressing how you feel, being in your ego, shielding yourself from real love, from true love, being in this place of like where you're not open, where you're just not curious. And I feel like you're coming out of that, but again, it's causing chaos. But let the chaos play itself out. It's not a lot, and I feel like for a lot of you that's already kind of ending, and you're already feeling this like higher vibration where you're happy because you're out of this cycle. You're out of this like pretending to be something you're not, people pleasing. You're out. It's like you're finally able to live your dreams. You're finally able to like live your passion and to combine your talent with your passion. You're finally able to help others in a way that's really purposeful to you. You're finally able to love yourself and be in this place of gratitude. You're going to come out of this. I feel like for most of you, you're already out of it. And for some of you, you're kind of in the midst of it. It's going to be different for everyone, but I do feel like you're just ready to take on this new chapter in your life, especially with the Page of Cups. You're ready to be successful in something, in a relationship, in your relationship with yourself. More importantly, I feel like that's your first priority, but in doing so, you're calling someone in. You're like meeting your soulmate or your divine partner. You're manifesting this person into your life a lot faster than what you think, and sooner than what you think, because I feel like this person is about to come into your life like very quickly, or if you already know this person, you're going to hear from this person, or you're about to reach out to this person like soon, like fast, like now. Because you're so happy, because you're in this place of like happiness, and you're in this place of like union with yourself, and you're not letting the past hold you back anymore. You're not letting your fears hold you back anymore. It's almost like you're free. You're free from any troubles. You're free from like, people who cause chaos in your life, people who bring nothing but like crisis or like problems in your life. You're like really, really committed to your inner peace and your happiness. You're really committed to not letting your ego get the best of you. You're really committed to like being upfront about your fears, being upfront about your feelings, being upfront about how confused you are, but you're not letting that stop you from like living your best life and like reaching out to people, supporting people, helping others, falling in love, like being in love with someone. Like you're basically taking the pressure off yourself to like nurture yourself, and you're like allowing people to help you, but people who have good intentions to help you and support you, rather than trying to do everything yourself, is another message I'm picking up here. But yeah, so in terms of what you need to release, your past attitudes, your old attitudes, old thinking patterns, old behaviors about who loves you or who doesn't love you or who's supportive of you. It's like you're completely changing your whole attitude and your whole outlook on life, on love, on feelings, on expressing feelings, and you're like open to the possibilities of like really being in a committed union, or really being in a community that supports you and loves you, because you're figuring out that you need to support and love yourself in order for other people to support and love you. Boom. Okay. So that is what I see for you guys. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope this provided you with some type of guidance and clarity to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for your time and your trust, and I will talk to you all later. Take care.